Hi, Carmen. Hi, Ariel.
It's hard to see how many we
Yeah.
go back and back. So we're just figuring out kind of the flow. Hi guys, welcome. We're excited. Got 2 of us tonight for ritual for Gemini.
3 people.
Cool. Feel ready?
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So, well, everybody is still joining us. Hey. All right. So, as everybody's still gathering into the space with us tonight, we will go ahead and start to ground ourselves. So, if everybody wants to take a moment to get really comfortable, find a space for yourself. If you want to sit, you can sit. If you would like to lay down, you can lay down. It won't be very long. Maybe around 6 minutes is what I'm shooting for. And we will go ahead and ground.
Yeah, definitely. So the flow of the night shall be our sound healing, and then we'll just kind of jump right into it. Cast circle, invite our guides to be with us. We can really just create a sacred space for sisterhood. I know that a lot of us, you really use this time to nourish ourselves and connect to each other. So let it really allow this to be a sacred space for you. Take that time to, be present in this space. And also do grab a pen and paper later for ritual. You'll see why.
Hey, Jen.
Hi, welcome.
We were just telling everybody if they want to grab a pen and paper, they can do that right now while we're waiting for everybody to gather. And then we also have a couple minutes for everybody to get settled into somewhere comfortable, either seated or lying down, for a short little meditation and sound healing to help us ground into the space.
It's going to be awesome.
Yeah.
It's going to be beautiful. Oh, I got to get behind the scenes before.
Testing.
A little bonus. Yeah.
Also, when I've been doing this, the bowls with talking, it's been kind of hard to hear me. So if you guys are having any trouble hearing me, if you'll just kind of give a wave or something and let me know so that I can either speak louder or quiet the bowls. Okay?
Yeah, we'll work with it. Yeah. Okay.
All right.
Yeah, we can wait a few more minutes. I think we have 5 of us. Yeah. And let us know how you're feeling. Are you guys feeling ready? Are you guys, what do you have intentions already in mind? Are you kind of just coming with a blank slate?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, definitely check in and share your magic with us, because, if you ask a question or anything, like, others might be thinking it too or feeling the same way, so.
Yeah.
Gemini is about speaking, so using our voice. Yeah. And in fact, we were talking earlier how both of us have been feeling like nervous to be here in front of you guys authentically, because to be honest, I've had a rough week, a rough few days, and I was like, man, I don't know if I feel up for like being in front of people. I kind of wanted to hide away, but I know that like really that's when I'm like, okay, I really need to reach out and get the nourishment, connect again. So
yeah, it was super powerful having support together tonight.
Yes.
Through all of that. And so we were really feeling all of that. And the magic of how this all came together is just, it's so funny.
Yeah.
We should probably share
Scattered
that.
like Gemini, but then like worked out anyway, right? Yeah. We all didn't know who was going to do this ritual like a week ago. I think we had 3 of us that thought we're all doing it. And like we were definitely going to have this covered though. Let's see. Blank slate here. Okay, Danielle says, thank you. Yes, it is unknown right now, and dark moon. I am coming in from a shit show today. Oh man, Jennifer, I'm sorry. Let's send her love right now. Oh, we feel you. So grateful for this. Yes, we're grateful you're here. Jenny May, hello, you beautiful mamas. Looking forward to this new moon live. Yes. Thank you for being here too.
All right. How's everybody feeling? You ready to get started? Ready?
We got hearts.
Yeah?
Yeah,
Let's
I'm
go.
ready.
All right. Okay. So I want you guys all to take a nice deep breath in and sigh it out. We're going to be doing some biological breath work that I've learned from one of my teachers. And the point of it is to really ground into our bodies and breathe out the tension. And so with the Gemini new moon, it's also linked to the lungs. And so really filling into that space right now, okay? Sorry, I had to throw that in. All right, nice deep breath in again and out. I want you to start focusing on your root. Let those roots grow down into the earth. They start to feel really heavy, almost like you have a bowling ball in your lap. And then moving up to your womb space. Letting your womb space feel deep down into the earth. Almost melting like ice cream on a hot day. You're going to get really heavy and just melt. And then coming into your heart space. Letting that ground. Now we're going to start focusing on areas of tension in the body. This can be any space for you. Maybe it's your arm, or your ribs, or your hips. And throughout the meditation, I want you to take nice, big, deep breaths in up your spine and sigh them out of your mouth. You're going to breathe into the tension and then release. And while you're doing your work, I'm going to play the bowls. We're going to go for about 5 or 6 minutes here. Breathing into the tension. And with a long exhale out, you're going to open and open and open. And then you can move to a space of new tension. Take a nice deep breath into that new space. Letting your body melt. Feeling into any spaces that feel blocked, stuck. Breathing into them nice and deep. And a nice long exhale out. Opening. Opening. Let the universe, let life breathe into your body. If you need to make sound, you can make sound. Let it feel good. Feel the love. Exhale even more, aligning with the pulse of the earth. Sinking into the pleasure of you. Now take one or two more breaths here. Dropping back into your body. Really feel how it feels right now. More open. A little bit less tense. Aware of some blocks maybe you didn't realize before. Now you can investigate them. There's no wrong emotions here. Let yourself feel. And dropping back into your root space. Let it get nice and heavy. Coming back into your body. Grounding back onto the earth. Take another deep breath in. Sigh it out. One more time. And wiggling your fingers and softly opening your eyes. Coming back into this space of sisterhood.
Oh, wow. It's going to take me a few moments to come back from that. That was so beautiful. Thank you. So just take a moment to feel this groundedness, this deeper space created for gratitude in our hearts. Let's just take a moment to welcome Mother Earth. And we're going to flow right into creating our sacred space together. So you can keep the eyes closed if that feels good. And start by envisioning a large circle around you, keeping your breath flowing. See this light energy flow around you like a bubble of light. Join us, right? And so see this beautiful bubble of light, and then we'll invite Mother Earth from the north to come into this space. She's in a yellow energy. I'm seeing the turtle here. Let's invite turtle spirit, trees, and our red chakra invited into this beautiful space together. And now to the east, we'll invite the element of air. This is our beautiful breath into our lungs. Breathing fresh life, allowing newness to soothe and flow through our lungs. White energy, Father Sky, the eagle. Thank you, thank you. We love you, thank you. And to the south, element fire, the snake, the energy of death and transformation, movement, welcoming this beautiful Kali energy into this space. Thank you, we love you so much, thank you. And then to the west, the element of water, we invite in this space the color blue, the mermaid goddess, Maya, dolphins, the flow and cleansing, purifying waters we invite in our sacred space. Thank you, thank you. We love you, thank you. And we invite each sister that is joining us now, that joins us in the future on replay, and other sisters all around our planet Earth, that we know we are deeply rooted with them. Let's send all of our sisters beautiful connected energy and know that we are here together to create this beautiful space. Let's complete this with one sound of Om together. Inhale all the air in, and exhale to chant. When you're ready, you can flutter the eyes open. Wow, thank you. It feels very powerful. I feel you know, thanks for joining and sending your magic.
Do you think you'll let me walk in?
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah.
So astrology first. So,
Yeah.
yeah, definitely. Thank you
See
so
if I can
much. He's joining us tonight too. So thank you so much. Let's see who we got here. Amber, hi. Renee, thank you for joining. Ukulele, Jane, hello. How are you? Jenny, Jennifer, Danielle, hi everyone. Hi sisters, glad you could join us. Okay, so we're gonna speak to the astrology, so kind of the vibration that's going on around us. So we have a new moon in Gemini. Gemini is the sign of, it's an element sign of air, and it's our breath. So we can connect to the twins as well. So this is like two sides of us, which was really awesome that we had both Amandas here to create that twin nature. Let me just ground for a moment. I'm still feeling like, scattered. Gemini scattered mind, okay? So if you guys are feeling me too, like this all day I've been feeling quite scattered. But I do believe that this will flow through for us today. So let me just take a look at my notes. So Gemini is the twins. So we may be feeling quite emotional. So our emotions might dive from being very excited for life, very feeling like I'm connected to spirit and things are going my way, to shifting quite quickly to, wow, I really don't know what to expect of the future. I'm not feeling so grounded. And it can be this dual dynamic that we're kind of playing in between, back and forth. So let me know if you're kind of feeling that or if that's coming up for you. Love you too so much. Thank you, Jennifer. Thank you. So notice if you're kind of feeling this energetic pull between two sides of yourself. I know for me personally, I've been feeling both. I've got a lot of Aries and Libra, and so this wanting to be independent and doing things my way versus pleasing others or wanting to keep the peace and harmony. So that's something to kind of go back and forth with. I'm still feeling these dual dynamics. Yeah, definitely. Yes, okay. So with this new moon energy, so some of you have been working with the moon cycle for quite a while now. So some of this may be review for you, but if this is something new or you're just, learning to take on in your life, and we're always learning, right? The new moon is when we plant the seeds of intention. So as we look at a full moon cycle, I believe it's 29 days, maybe 29 and a half days is a moon cycle. And so we began where the moon is dark, it's conjunct with the sun, and we don't see any moonlight in the sky. So this is also the time where we go inward, where we're find ourselves in mystery and unknown. And in this place is also a really cool space because it's where our creative power is. What's unknown means we have potential to create something that will come to be known, right? And when this comes to be known is at the full moon, which will be in about 2 weeks. And we will see the illumination or the blossoming of whatever intentions we're putting into place now, which is really cool. And then as the cycles go, each moon cycle seems to transition into the next moon cycle very beautifully. So if you look back at this last moon cycle, maybe if you reflect back on what your intention was and what came through for you this last month, you'll see that as we let that old self die away, as we integrated that into our life, now we have something new to create next. It became the soil to nourish the seeds of what we're planting today. So I hope that makes sense. Thank you. Okay, so, another aspect I wanted to share is, you guys know of Mercury retrograde, right? Okay, Mercury's not in retrograde right now, but you guys know of that. Well, right now, Venus is in retrograde. Okay, so if you haven't heard that before, or maybe you have, she does the same kind of thing in the sky where it's an illusion that it looks like she's either stationary or traveling backwards. And for us, Venus is how we love. So we are going through a time where we're reviewing how we love. This is going to show up differently depending where Venus is in your chart and where Gemini is in your chart. But you'll see everyone's going to feel this vibration of reviewing how we specifically communicate in love because of the Gemini essence. So this is what bringing into our intention today. So as we're beginning to think of our intentions around this energy, think of ways you can speak love. So we're going to do a 2-part ritual. And I'm just going to quickly go through this, and then we're going to actually have Amanda share the goddess cards with us so we can have their inspiration and wisdom with us too. But what our ritual will look like tonight. So if you don't have a pen and paper, please grab that now. And we will do a 2-part. The first paper, we'll have a paper, okay. I'm not confusing, oh man. Gemini talks a lot too, right? Whew, this is fun, okay. So we're going to have a first piece of paper, and we're going to write down the things we're releasing that may be ways we have not acted in love, that we feel still stuck on, or stories we're still living now that we're ready to release. So maybe it's saying things like, I'm not good enough, or I don't have time, or I don't have energy, or anything that you're saying that you see is not in the vibration of love that you'd like to have a transformation in. So you're going to type that in for us, and then we're going to write it down on a piece of paper, and we'll do a burn ritual with you. After that's complete, everyone gets a piece of paper, and you're going to write a big heart on your paper, and we're going to write our new intention right in the middle of that paper, okay? All right, let me know if you have any questions, and we can do the switch.
Ready?
Okay.
Okay.
All right. Taking over, Gemini twin.
Twin 1 checks out, twin
Yeah.
2 comes in. Okay. All right, so the way that I work with goddess energy is taking their attributes, taking the things that they embody, and then using that in myself, and really trying to feel what it would feel like to be that. And so when I was pulling cards, I pulled them ahead of time today for us, and I've had decks before where they will say, like, if you've also pulled this card, it could mean, but I haven't had a deck yet tell me to go and seek out another card, like to read it out purposely. And that happened today, and so it was super awesome with it being the Gemini new moon and the twins that it asked me to bring 2 cards to us. Let me see how. Yes, what you're letting go of. So whenever we're trying to manifest something, so if we're trying to manifest more love, we have to release whatever is blocking that love or whatever is taking up that energy, so that you can create space for more love to come in. Does that help, Danielle? Okay, if it doesn't, just let me know. Okay, so the first card that I drew today was Maya. I'll hold her up here for you. And the book says, "What is it about me that's so hard to grasp? I dance the universal energy, always moving, always active. You can never see me, as I am veiled, and that veil is a byproduct of what I do. Who I am, go deeper. Don't get caught in the magnificence of my creativity. My creation is the illusion behind which lies the knowledge that all matter is energy, and all energy is one." Hi, Dawn. Welcome into Circle. We're just going over some goddesses. Okay, so her mythology for Maya. The Hindus and Buddhists of India worshipped Maya as the material universe, as mother of creation, weaver of the web of life, and as illusion. She is the virgin, or made part of the three-part Kali, the three aspects being the virgin, mother, and crone. Maya is also worshipped in Nepal, Tibet, Asia, and the Himalayas. Her spiritual attributes are intelligence, creativity, which is so Gemini, water, and magic. Here, she is depicted lifting the veil of earthly form to reveal the true nature of the universe. Yeah, so with it being Danielle, I'm going to answer Danielle's question. So she said, we were clarifying of what we're letting go. And Amanda was talking about writing things we have said that are not in love or things we want to change. Right, so with Gemini, we're working with communication. And then with Venus in retrograde, we're working with love. And so we're going to take those two energies and any stories that you have around what is holding you back from love, those are the things that you're going to release. So that you can create some space for your new intention of love to fill in. Okay. All right, I'm going to keep reading, Danielle. Let me know if that wasn't clear. Okay. The meaning of the card. Okay, perfect. Thank you. All right, Maya moves subtly into your life to tell you to face your illusion. It is time to see what is so, what is true, what is real. You are caught in a particular situation and can't seem to move because it is hard to see clearly. Were you dazzled by what a certain reality seemed to offer you and now discover nothing there? Have you been listening to the words people speak rather than what's behind the words? Maya says, it is easy to get caught up in the illusion. Wholeness is nurtured when you accept where you are and forgive yourself. Become aware of the illusion, then consciously lift the veils to experience the reality. Seeing the reality behind the illusion is what brings you power. And in this book that I have, it's got ritual suggestions in it. And in the ritual, it said, if you need to get in touch with your feelings, seek out Demeter. And so I went to Demeter's card. I have a strong belief that a lot of our feelings, even anger and sadness, those can all be really rooted in love. And so I thought it was super awesome that the feelings and emotions also came to play into this. And the duality, the young and the old. Here. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and read Demeter now. I felt it all, the rage, the anger, the joy, the happiness, the tearing, the anguish, and I searched for the middle ground, the sure path, between what I felt and what I did with it. Then I shed the skins, the layers that build up when feelings aren't voiced, aren't heard, aren't acknowledged. By giving my feelings their rightful place, I keep myself far from the intensity, immensity, sheer destiny, and cost of emotion. Demeter whose name means doorway of the mysterious feminine, was worshipped as the great goddess long before the patriarchal Greeks conquered the goddess-worshipping people of what is now Greece and imposed their Olympian male-dominated pantheon. As great goddess, Demeter is known for the founding of agriculture, instituting the social order, and for her mystery rites in Eleusis. One fine spring day, Demeter's daughter Persephone was captured by Hades, the god of the underworld. Demeter, in her grief and emotional trauma, withdrew her life force from the earth, and winter came. Zeus persuaded Hades to return Persephone to Demeter, to trick Persephone into staying with him, for no one could return from the underworld having eaten the food of the dead. Hades gave Persephone a pomegranate, and she ate 6 seeds. Therefore, she was allowed to return to Demeter for 6 months of the year. The other 6 she spends with Hades in the underworld. Meaning of the card. Demeter has come to light your way through the dark and challenging labyrinth of feelings and emotions. It is time to nurture wholeness by accepting, acknowledging, and expressing your feelings. Feelings are what you feel. Emotions are your reaction to your feelings. Feelings left unexpressed build up and can create disease, for they take up space inside and keep healthy energy from flowing. Perhaps as a child your feelings and you weren't heard. Therefore, you needed to give them more energy in order to get any sort of response. So again, the communication not being heard. Perhaps you can fear your emotions. Perhaps you fear your emotions and or feelings will render you too vulnerable, overwhelm you, or take you to places from which you won't be able to return. Demeter says the more you learn to accept and acknowledge your feelings, the less time you will spend in emotional turmoil, and the more energy you will have to live life. The more you learn to accept and honor your feelings, the safer it will become to express them. I'll hold them both up here. And if anybody wants to share what comes up for them from either one of these goddesses or anything that they see that stands out to them. I'll keep talking about them if you guys want to share at the same time, and then I can read it. So they were saying that Maya, she's this goddess of illusion, and the illusion of our individual self. Associated with magic, she has the creative power, which is believed to manifest nature simply from the power of her will. So that's how powerful we can be, just with our will. Under her influence, we may forget our true nature and pursue unworthy objectives. We can also turn to her for assistance during times of confusion or when we've reached a crossroad and we don't know which way. Jenny May says, immediately the snake on Demeter and the beautiful purple hair. Yeah, she's known as a serpent goddess, and the snake protected the grains from being eaten, and so they would worship the snake during times of harvest. So she's seen with the snake very often. Yeah. Thank you, Jenny May. I have some really powerful questions that came up when I was researching Maya, and maybe they'll help you guys if you need some more guidance. Jennifer Hoberich says, I feel so drawn to Demeter's snake. I'm ready to shed. Yeah. I feel like we've almost had this like mini return of winter. Like we've been forced to rehibernate and we're ready to like come back out like a new spring, but it's summer.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah,
so,
I felt that too. So like that was really powerful. I was noticing like Demeter, like you're the wise, like she's older and wise, and you're saying she went through all those deep emotions, you know, like she's just done it all. She's lived it, you know, so she can be a guide for others. She is her wise woman, you know. And you were saying like her will and communication. So like,
yeah, well, and I find it funny too, like she's coming with this young, you know what I mean? Like this is the virgin, like, so it's like this virgin and this crone coming together to like come out right now. Like,
yeah.
I don't know, I think that's...
Oh man. That duality right there.
Yeah. Like just the wisdom and like the
we are one, like,
they could share. Yeah.
Yeah.
Maya makes you she lets you know that all the energy is one energy.
Yeah, illusion is that it actually is two.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's how we create. It's wow. Magical for sure.
Yeah.
Okay, so are we ready to jump into ritual?
Yeah.
Okay. So we'll start with the burn piece of this. So if you guys, if something's coming up for you to release, go ahead and type it in the comments. First we'll do what's releasing and later we'll do what we're planting the seed in. So we can release anything that's preventing us from communicating love or expressing ourselves authentically. You know, yeah. I'm trying to think for myself here.
I know. I have mine. Can I share?
Yes.
Okay. I need to release the idea that boundaries are selfish.
Yeah, I like that.
Yeah. It's been making me think that, like, if I have a boundary, then I'm not loving.
Yeah, like you're being closed off.
Yeah, like there's somehow I'm selfish or I just care about me and I'm not open to anybody else because I have this boundary. I need to let that go.
Yes, wonderful. Write that down.
Yeah.
I see it. Okay. Ready to shed? I know you already said that. Ready to shed like the snake. Oh, me too. Oh, get this old skin off me. Time to grow again, I guess. Okay. So Jennifer Hoprich says, I release word poison / judgment of my husband.
Yes.
Oh, sister. Yeah.
Ooh. Sister sees me.
Yeah, me too. Yeah.
I release word poison, judgment of my husband.
We have this little cauldron to put our fire in even. But if the fire gets too big, we have a bigger bowl too, just in case.
Okay. All right. Do you think you can light these while I write?
Oh yeah, definitely.
Okay. So here's mine.
Okay, so we'll read it out loud and then we'll go ahead and burn them. Releasing that my boundaries are selfish.
Ukulele Jane, Ishtar will teach you all about how important boundaries are to love. Amanda, thank you so much. I am going to research her.
She is an Egyptian
goddess.
Yes.
The Egyptian goddesses have been coming up for me all over the place.
I love Egyptian goddesses.
Yeah. I think Brian was actually just telling me about her. Okay, Danielle.
Okay, I'm burning this one. I release word poison / judgment of my husband.
That's Jennifer.
So burning away, transmuting, changing, giving it up to create space for something new. Burn it all up.
It's gone. so good. He's like the best little.
I think he's into this too, I think.
Yeah. I love all the boys learning.
Yeah, so we're twinsies too because we have 3 boys like pretty much the same age.
Yeah.
Isn't that crazy?
Same personalities.
Yeah.
Almost.
Yeah.
Yep.
Like, wow. It's like a mirror. Okay. I release being impatient with my son. Aho.
Here you go, Danielle.
And if you're catching this on the replay, please definitely write what you're releasing and also your intention later. We will do the same ritual, the same way, so it can be you'll be a part of it too in different time and space. Oh yeah, it's magic here.
Where's that prevent?
And then this one.
Yep, me from loving them for who they are. Prevent me.
These are really beautiful, and I feel like I can relate to everyone. I release my expectations of others that prevent me from loving them for who they are. Ooh, that's the one right here. Woo, that one was ready to burn.
Yeah.
Good. Wow, we're creating some fire here. Some magic. This one?
Yep.
Okay.
Words. Go ahead.
I am releasing the belief that words are not an acceptable or trustworthy way to communicate love. I hear you. I see that. Oh, thank you. And if you want to write like keywords, that's fine too. Yeah.
Okay.
I think the magic translates for me. Okay.
Ariel, I release the pedestals I've placed on others. Here you go, Mama.
Pedestal on others. Yeah, I feel like for myself, I can relate to that one, like thinking someone else is going to rescue me, or they can, if they were to do things differently, then I would be fine. Ooh, that's like victim mentality. Yuck. I think maybe I need to relate something like that too. Okay. This is Meg. I release my desire to control the uncontrollable. Yes.
So much. We're never in control, right?
Right.
With the pedestals too, sometimes like I put like my idols up there, and I think they're perfect.
Yeah.
And none of us are. Like we all make mistakes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or like where they're at is unattainable for me.
Yeah.
Like I couldn't ever be there. Yeah. No, yeah.
You guys, these are so powerful. Thank you.
So I think mine is... I release the need to have things go my way.
Yes.
Because that is stressful. I think I'd rather surrender, Someone else be in charge. I co-create. How about that?
Jennifer, yes, the idea that someone would rescue me or be responsible for me. I'm so glad you spoke and burned that. Yeah, go on.
Yes. Okay, so I hope we got everyone. If we missed anybody, please let us know, and definitely we'll be checking back. I'm thinking we did get everyone here. Okay. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, so now we've created space. Okay, it feels good. I feel this uplifting a bit, and even that giggles was pretty nourishing, Okay, so now get your paper and pen. If you haven't got that, you can grab that now. And what we're doing is first you're gonna draw a big heart. on your piece of paper. Your pen,
Yeah. Oh, can I have one of those?
Yes,
So
these are
pretty.
pretty. Yeah,
Oh,
there's our
purple.
colors, definitely. And this is gonna be, you're gonna put this up somewhere that you're gonna see it every day. I think I'm gonna do it in front of my mirror to look at me.
Yeah.
Okay, because we're gonna use this every day until the full moon comes, and as long as you like. So draw a big heart on your paper. And here I'm gonna let you be as creative as you'd like. So you can keep it as simple as I am love, and write that in the middle. You could say I speak love. Love. Maybe it's coming through to you more as an image. If that's the case, draw a symbol or image. We're diving in deep to seeing, using these creative juices.
Breaking through our illusions.
Yeah.
Finding that truth.
The skin of illusion. Snake skin. Okay, so you can keep working on this, let this come through, be authentic to you. I think I'm just writing I am love. After you write this too, I'd love for you to share what your intention is, or if you did an image or a symbol, you could definitely show a picture later, I think.
Yeah, in our comments.
Yes,
Yeah.
definitely share with us. Share anyway, share whatever so we can see that and put our magic into that. Also, just if you can comment or share what your intention or, meaning behind that is, definitely share with us too.
So I was sharing with Amanda earlier that I feel like my throat chakra has been a little blocked. And so I'm going to put on here, my heart and throat are open in love.
Oh, wow.
And Gemini loves creativity too, doesn't
Oh,
she?
yeah,
Oh,
yes.
So
Oh,
drawing
yeah.
all
So
over this is
go ahead and start doodling.
Yeah.
You have
like a
free
teenager
reign.
in
Yeah.
English class.
I used to draw fruit always, like apples and grapes. But whatever to doodle, Yeah.
I'm flower obsessed.
Flowers. Oh my gosh. Let's see. And I'd love to hear too, like if anyone's already noticing communication breakdown or communication breakthroughs during this time. I meant to make note that the Venus retrograde, I'm not sure the exact date, but I believe ends about the same time as this moon cycle ends.
I'm
So
thinking that too,
it's
yeah.
quite aligned with this cycle. Whatever humanity's going through to have this breakthrough in speaking love. Yeah. I can even see it like online, to just be sure to share love can be uplifting.
Yes.
I mean, absolutely. Yeah.
And the divine feminine is all about radiating from an open heart. Like you just love to love because it feels good, not because you're wanting anything back from it. Like you just
That is
what you get back from it. It's just
Yeah.
this open, pure love.
Yeah, that's the joy lies in with it.
Yeah.
Wow.
The power of the feminine.
I like your flower. Did you
Me
show
too.
them your flower?
I didn't show them my flower. You guys want to see my flower here? She's a little lopsided, but that's okay.
So do share your intentions if you do feel called, or maybe it's still coming through. Maybe you guys are just busy doodling. Okay. Danielle says, I speak love. I speak truth. I speak authentically. Love oozes from me. Ooh, I love that. Oh, whoops, I picked it up. Sorry, I didn't mean
said that at the same.
Yeah, we felt that, girl. Okay, love oozes from me. Love is my go-to reaction and response. And I consciously mean reaction. Yeah. So it's already ingrained. Okay, thank you. Beautiful.
It is so, Danielle.
Yes.
Love oozes from you. Oh, so
Yeah.
good.
Did you were mentioning with me earlier about rage. You can speak love in rage.
Yeah, I kind of touched on
He's showing it.
that with our emotions. And so I've been following a gentleman by the name of John Wineland, and that's where the meditation came from today. And he talks about the feminine, and that her heart is so wide open that you can show rage, you can show sadness, you can show happiness. And so for me, before I heard that, I thought like love had to look just like sunshine and rainbows. Like
Happy.
If I just wasn't always like, and then like all of my anger moments, like those were bad, those were unloving. And so once I heard that, I was like, oh my gosh, no, it is loving. It's loving for myself, like I'm holding a boundary, and it's loving to them. Like I've just had enough. Like it's okay to feel those emotions, like and still be able to share your love for somebody. You can still be angry. And love them. So
yeah,
I've heard that you don't hate something. You can't hate something that you don't love.
Really?
If you don't love it,
you feel
then
that.
you can't hate it. Yeah, you just would be indifferent.
Yeah. Yeah, I've heard that too. Yeah, makes sense.
Jennifer, here's what's in my heart. All people are my kin. David is guiltless. Love feels good.
Love feels good.
Yes, Jennifer, it is so.
Yes, I needed that reminder.
Yeah. All right, Ariel. I have space to give, mirror, and receive more love.
It is so. I see light bouncing off of mirrors. And it just collects and gets bigger and bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah? Yeah.
I like that. All right, Meg. I think love. I speak love. I am love.
It is so.
Yes. All right, Jenny May. Love is spoken here.
Oh, yeah. Love is spoken here. We both heard that in our childhood, didn't we? I like that, though.
It's, how do I
Oh,
make
yeah.
that?
How do you see more right there? So we can read it on. Okay, there we go. That's why we got each other. I feel like I had half my brain. So if you have at least that, no. Or you know what I mean. Okay. I'm feeling like my queen bee intention is perfect to magnify here. Okay, beautiful. To use my voice to affect the change I want to see in the world. To receive the support and clarity I need to do this sustainably from a place of love for myself, my family, and my world. Wow, powerful.
To receive the support and clarity I need to do this sustainably.
Yeah.
Oh, yes.
Love is sustainable, right?
Yeah.
If you can act in love, because the present love is energizing, that's where the
Oh.
I don't know.
Yes, that's
You feeling
that's
me?
how you're filling your cup. You're
Yeah.
gonna fill it from
Filling
this
your
openness
cup.
of love.
Yeah. Beautiful.
Ashley, hi, welcome.
Welcome. Yeah, so if you're just jumping on, we just did a burn ritual to release how we can release ways that are blocking us from communicating love. So releasing that. So, and then also writing here. We all wrote a big heart on a piece of paper, and we wrote whatever intention it was for us. I am love. I added a sun and some lips.
So after you get settled in, if you want to sink into the space, and if you have something that you're feeling called to release that you want to let us know at this time, we can burn it for you right now, and you can share your new intention, or just with same thing as with everybody else that would watch the replay, you can share it with us at any time, and we'll burn it for you and speak it out loud as well.
Absolutely.
Okay? So, welcome and settle in.
Beautiful. Do we have anything else planned for?
I don't think so.
No,
No,
feels
where are we
complete.
at?
Yeah.
We're there.
Okay. Beautiful. Well, we just want to thank you guys so much for, contributing, bringing your magic, being authentic. Because when we see each other, we do see ourselves. So I know I'm grateful for my sisterhood.
Yes.
Like, so grateful to continue to connect.
The way I felt when I walked into your house today and the way I'm going to feel when I leave your house are two totally different feelings.
Oh,
Thank
good.
you.
I'm so glad. Yes. Yeah. Glad we could be here.
All right.
You guys have a happy new moon. We love you. Bye.